my camera ran out of space. Let's draw some characters. Editor Emmett here. So I had recorded an entire intro type thing for video that you're about to watch. However, my camera ran out of memory partway through recording that intro bit. I realised it, cleared it, and apparently deleted the intro. So here is your intro. Featuring Skull. This is very cute. So this is a draw with me thing where I'm just going to be doing like a speed paint, live paint, it's not really sped up, of one of my characters from a comic I'm working on. And yeah, just chatting along. Some bits will just have music, some will have me talking. Editor Emmett out. Skull says goodbye. Start with Cray, because I like him. So, okay, so I will tell you a little bit about the characters as I draw them. So this is the one that I'm drawing at the moment. Clearly. Can't you tell? The one I'm drawing at the moment is Cray. He is my mid-tier, or mid-plane god. So, the explanation is that my world has three different tiers, or planes. There's the upper plane, which is where souls are sorted into different categories and areas. There's the mid plane, where creatures tend to live. So like the upper plane like sort of sorts things out like reincarnation bits and bobs. The mid plane is where creatures tend to live. It's like mortals and that. And then the lower plane is where souls either go into storage to exist if they're not being reincarnated, or they get, yeah. So essentially when someone dies, they go up to the upper plane, their soul goes up to the upper plane, and they get sorted into whether they're reincarnating or not, depending on what the soul wants or what's happened to the soul, because there are some factors that will prevent a soul from reincarnating. And depending on where they're going, they're either shifted down into like the lower plane, or they're shifted into a new body on the mid plane. And now it's not like the lower plane isn't a bad place. It's not hell. It's just, it's an afterlife of sorts. And the god that I'm drawing is the head god of the, also apologies for the background noise, I've got music playing, which is fine, but also there's construction outside. But yeah, so the god I'm drawing is the head god of the mid plane. His name is Cray, which is spelt here. Apparently I also lost like all of my drawing of the actual picture itself before I lined it on the light box, so but don't ask me why I'm giving a god a belly button. Like, okay, look, I just shoosh, I don't know why. Oops, that's a misline. My bad. Oh well, happy little accidents, we'll keep going. Itchy eyeball. What if my head's in the shot? I guess I'll find out when I'm editing. Apologies if it is. I'm usually like with my nose pressed up against the paper because I don't know why. It's not even a sight thing, like I can see it fine. It's just I get intensely focused and then I get close. Please don't rip. One is safe. Please don't rip. 2 is safe. 3 is safe. And I have a funny feeling this one ripped before, so like Yeah, it's okay though. That's okay. I was aware of that last one. Into the rubbish bin. Be a tidy Kiwi. Okay. So, going to get a little bit of card. A little bit of water. Let's colour this thing. So, the thing with Cray. I made him back in my kind of edgy stage of designing characters where too cool for school. Too cool for school. There we go. That's the word. So he is a bit of a special bean. I think it's this one here. Yeah. There's Twitter drama going on over Cyrus's new video, and like, I could be on Twitter dealing with it, but like, I'm actually really anxious at the moment. And it's going on about a subject that like, part of it I don't really have too much of an opinion on, but the other part of it kind of directly affects me because it's about trans issues. And hi. For those of you that aren't aware, I am agender, which, yes, does count me as trans. I know, shocking revelation. Specifically, if you look on the trans flag, I am the white bit of it. I'll insert the meanings behind the colours here, so you may have a look-see and see that I'm not just pulling this out of my arse. Which also begs another question. Am I ever going to transition? And personally, at least in this point in time, I don't think so. I'm very femme presenting. I have really bad asthma and allergies, and I've got quite a large chest, which means I can't bind. And I don't really get dysphoria too often. And when I do, I sort of do. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't mind too much appearing femme. Just, I'm not a female, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to be dysphoric, to have gender dysphoria to be trans. That's not a prerequisite. Just in regards to the drama going on Twitter and also on YouTube with the two sides of the issue. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't want to be the one to explain it, because I'm kind of just not directly involved, but also kind of involved because my partner is involved and friends of mine are involved, and because I myself am trans and it's to do with the trans issue. I just wish that people on both sides, I'm not saying one side or the other, on both sides would just stop and just sit down and calmly talk about things. And it's not me trying to tone police anyone, it's just like both sides are icky. Not icky. Oh fuck, I don't know words. I'm tired and I'm painting. I'm just gonna shut up. Because I'm also scared that no matter what I'm going to say on the issue, it's going to be misconstrued as one way or the other. And I think my views on the entire situation with the person who made the first video that sparked all this shit is that people can and will change and can and will educate themselves, not necessarily all the time, but they are able to change and improve and learn and grow, and that's great. and fantastic, and I want people to be able to learn and grow, and that, however, the people that they hurt are not required to forgive them. That's kind of my stance on the whole thing. Like, I'm not stable enough to actually go up and talk to people properly about this. Like, I think I am sometimes, and I'll like go to start and it's terrible because then I just get drained and I can't do anything. I did not grab enough paint. Shit. Quickly before it dries. Like, I think I'll have enough energy and I'm like, oh, I'm in a right enough mental state to have this conversation, but just, I'm not, and I never am, and I really need to learn to just stop it. But I want to fight and I want to stand up, but I always feel like I'm not the person that should be fighting. So instead I just sit on the sidelines and draw. This video got heavy real quick. I'm also not the greatest at watercolours. I'm trying to get better. I've been following along with a whole heap of other watercolour artists and watching how they do things. Two people that really inspire me watercolour wise are Artful and Kasey Golden. And I found out recently that they actually, or at least from what I can see, are friends, and they hang out, well, not hang out in person, but like they talk and stuff, which fills me with so much joy. Seeing people that you like and like respect get along and are like friends and buddies, and it fills me with so many good emotions, my dudes. It fills me with so many good emotions. I kind of went on a tangent there, sorry. Yeah, I never feel like I'm the right person to be talking about this kind of stuff, even though technically I could talk about stuff. I'm not the person that has the energy or the mental capacity to talk about that, and by that I mean I'm not stable enough to talk about these kinds of things because I break down very easily. Where is that purpley colour that I like so much? Is this it? No, that's more of a blue, but that's okay. What I'll do is I'll mix the colours that I like for this. This one? No, that's more of a, that's definitely a blue. Is it this one? No. Where is it? An open a purple. Is it? Yeah, there it is. My camera is dying. Great. I might have to take a break and charge that. And also get some food because, gosh, golly gee, I am hungry. Various shades of purples and blues, I think, are the direction I'm going to go in for his hair. Yeah. I'm kind of scared to talk now because I know my camera's about to die. But I want to get this done. You know what, I want a splash of like a redder colour in there. Oh boy, mistakes were made. I don't think I like that. Ah hell. Ah, rabbit hair. Smooth that out and then go over it with like a different colour. Yeah, there we go. That's better. My fat head probably keeps getting in the view of the camera, but you know what? I don't care. That's a lie. I care a lot. That's my big problem. I care too much. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and charge it, which will be no time for you, but for me it's going to be a while. So I'm going to try this, charge this, and I'll be back. Transition. Guess who just discovered that they can have their thing charging while they're recording? This bish. Anyway, let's continue. I'm just going to dull the light a little. This one, I like this one. I'll get better lights eventually, I promise, but like for now, we're dealing with literally my light pad as a light source to make this not ick. Your boy's not a YouTuber just yet. I am still a baby artist. Baby artist. So that's the colour palette for that. Do I have another plastic thing that I can mix my things on? I'm really unorganized, but I'm bum. Haha. Got it. These are just my backing cards, but like, they work. Time to make a skin tone. I'm still learning how to mix colors. Yay! Oh, that's way too red. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's still too red. Yeah, that's more looking like a skin color. Okay. And we're not going to use this brush because it's too big. We are going to use this one. Now, when I first designed Cray, he was very, very, very white and very anime looking. I had a tendency of just all my characters were white, like none of them were darker skinned, and then I like stopped for a minute and was like, Emmett, you dumbass, there are more skin colours than pale as frick. And then I started to experiment and actually create my characters as more ethnically diverse. And oh my goodness, can I just tell you, pale skin, when digitally painting, is a pain in the ass and really boring to shade. I personally find I prefer like shading and colouring darker skinned characters because just you get so much more saturation with them, and I like the way they colour balance better. That's not me saying, you know, dark skin is better than white or white skin is better than dark. It's just I personally find when drawing that characters that aren't pale as chalk are a lot more fun to work with, colour theme wise. If that makes sense. I don't know. I just hope that doesn't get misconstrued as me being racist. Another reason I'm doing these YouTube things as like traditional art and particularly watercolour is, oh, that's a lot more orange on the camera than what it is in real life. What I'm looking at in real life is more of like a dusky rose kind of colour. What I'm looking on the camera is like Trump orange. Oh lord. Let me just... No, that didn't help it at all. Oh god, okay. I swear he's not that orange IRL. You know, I'm going to keep it there because that's actually fairly decent lighting. Sorry, one of these days I will have consistent lighting in these videos. Today is not that day. Videos, like I've made more than one. This is my first traditional speed painting thing. Officially, I've made other ones. Haha. And dark Secleras, because who doesn't love a little bit of dark Seclera? Okay, so his horns are like a peachy tone. So this could be called a character speed paint, could also be called Emmett tries to learn how to mix colours without sucking terribly. Thus far, failing miserably. Oh good god. Oh good god, that's more of an orange than a peach. Ah! Actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that colour.
That's good.
It's like a coral. Also, for those of you wondering who's just come in, that is Jeremy, mine other partner. One of three.
Hello.
Surprise, bitches. And Polly. I am feasted. There are random people in the house. He still looks way more orange than he does in real life, but that's okay. Is dry. That's a lot more of a coral than a peach, but you know what? Happy little accidents. We're rolling with this. Let's go. There's many much noises.
What?
I said there's many much noises. Put a leggy in shadow. Okay, and that is this. So this is my god character Cray. If you would like to see more of this, comment down below, let me know. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.